Good. Don't trust the pizza. Dude, it's pizza.
It's getting hard to talk to you, and I'm the only one who speaks. It's all the things you never show. They're all the things I want to know. Secrets start in your heart so slow.
I do whatever I feel.
If that's what you want, then I guess yeah.
Here we go, turning all the wrongs into rights. Here we go, you can take me there tonight. Whoa, this life is all we know. Whoa,
So I assume we're here to talk about my promotion?
I never really know what's going on.
doing this. Just kidding, I speak English, but it's still a no.
But if you don't wanna tell me now, I guess I'll never know. But if you don't wanna tell me now, I guess I'll never know. But if you don't wanna tell me now, I guess I'll never know. But if you don't wanna tell me now, I guess I'll never know.
Oh crap.
I got nightmares in my head, I fear that the thoughts build up until I can't hear, that my mind fills up into a creature, and it haunts me somewhere much deeper. Anxiety, filling up every space, no privacy. And silently, it could build and build until you finally see, whoa, it's taking over, damn no closure, moving closer. No exposure, I just wanna be a loner. Some can't stay sober, looking over all their shoulders, like moving boulders just to get out of the home. It sucks, I've had enough, I don't wanna feel the stuck under the rug, all my problems that I shove. I got nightmares in my head, I fear that the thoughts build up until I can't hear, that my mind fills up into a creature, and it haunts me somewhere much deeper. I got nightmares in my head, I fear.
Man, what are you doing in the creek?
We gotta cross the river somehow.
There's a bridge right there, doofus.
How am I supposed to know that?
At 29 and I find myself wondering what did happen to the last 10. I ran away with my life, fast forward, never turn back again. It's kind of funny that the more we pass time, the more we need to set them rewind. And 19 was the year I had to leave you, but now I'm seeing all the signs. Is this really happening? I can't believe it's true. I'm just as surprised as you. Is this really happening? I can't be too sure, but one day I'll be yours again. Life lessons come one in a dozen, the other 11 get something from nothing. I sit here looking for an answer. Maybe the biggest question was in the last chapter. You gave me the soul I have today. Without you I never could have moved away. But now I see what you teach. I do believe I always should have stayed. Yeah. Is this really happening? I can't believe it's true. I'm just as surprised as you. Is this really happening? I can't be too sure, but one day I'll be yours again. One day I'll be yours. One day I'll be yours.
Welcome, and thank you all for being here. Thank you. It's great to have everyone back. We heard again for the Sean Kennedy Band. Great to have you guys. Thank you. I just want to start by saying that the festival is a wonderful collaboration between the School District of Upper Dublin, the Upper Dublin Education Foundation, and the Greenfield Foundation. And you can learn more about it on any of our websites. A huge thank you to everyone at all of these organizations for your support over the past 16 years since it began when my late husband Ron and I started the festival with only 5 participating schools. This year, like most, I want to limit my time on stage, partially because I don't enjoy public speaking, but also because you aren't here to listen to me or any of the other adults, but you want to see the student films. And it's our goal when you come here to show as many as we can in the 2 hours. So tonight you'll see almost all of the films in their entirety. We cut down just a few for timing, and I apologize to the students whose films we cut. And after tonight, you will be able to watch all of the films on our YouTube channel. The festival begins in November with a full-day educational workshop here at Upper Dublin High School run by my colleague and our MC for the evening, Dave Thomas. At the workshop, we announced the winners of the poster and t-shirt contest, which were shown on the PowerPoint as you were walking in. You can also see the poster and shirt in the lobby, on our website and social media. Tonight, I would also like to announce the winner of our movie poster contest, which the students make to promote their films. The judges are asked to vote on the ones that they find both aesthetically pleasing and that makes them want to see the film. The winner of the 2024 Movie Poster Award goes to Jack Snyder and Colin Meacham from Owen J. Roberts High School. So the winners tonight in the categories of narrative, documentary, and experimental will each receive a cash prize in addition to a hand-blown glass trophy by local business Remark Glass. Oh, you can't see them, but I'll bring one over. This is a woman-owned business that uses recycled bottles and waste material to thank you, to design new products. The cash awards are for $150, $200, and $250. Winners in all other categories will get a trophy in addition to an Amazon gift card. And now I would like to introduce our host and Vanna White for the evening, Mr. Dave Thomas.
Thank you, Jill. How's everybody doing? We're good? Too quiet. Oh, it feels good to be back up here, just to watch films with you guys, to have you talk about your collaboration, and what a year it's been, right? Filmmakers, how you doing out there? You good? Last time we were in here, you guys were full of ideas, some crazy, some not so crazy, and then we do that. I just have to tell you, though, looking at the montage, the production value this year is amazing. And as judges, we got to watch those films, and it was so impressive. So just well done to you guys. But I'm going to ask you guys for a favor. Filmmakers need a favor. There's 2 groups, and I used to do this years ago, and I don't want to miss it this year. 2 groups that we have to recognize right here at the top for 2 very good reasons, too. So filmmakers definitely need your help with this. Mentors, stand up, please. Stand up and recognize my mentors. So here's the deal. You guys, because as you know, I was one of you for a long, long time, since the very first year where we only had 5 schools. And let me tell you about production value. It got a lot better for those 5 schools. See, mentors have a really, really interesting job. See, because as a teacher of film, you don't want to squelch the creativity of the kid who comes to you and says, I got this crazy idea. Yeah? So I want to have all my friends, we're going to go to the park, and we're going to have this, we're going to do that, we're going to do that, and there's going to be a gun, and there's going to be drugs, and there's going to be all this stuff, right? It's awesome, right? No. What do you mean no? Don't. See, that's our job as a mentor. And then somehow, the better version of the better film gets made. Now the next, and all the mentors are like, yep, he's not wrong. Parents, stand up, please. Parents, let's give those parents a hand. And here's why, if it wasn't obvious. So as a parent myself, and all the parents in the room, see, because being the parent of a filmmaker, A student filmmaker? Just different. See, because, you know, the athletic parents is like, yeah, I need a lacrosse stick, I need a hockey stick, needs pads, I gotta do all this stuff, right? Great. Cool. Awesome. And then you have musician kids, and you buy a lot of instruments, and that's great. Play kids, you know, drama kids, same. And a lot of times there's crossover. But a filmmaker parent, oh, remember the first time that your kid came to you and said, hey, Mom, so, I need a camera. Oh, no problem. Your uncle had a camcorder years ago, and we still have it in the basement. I don't know if it has tapes, though. No, Mom, I need like a camera. Well, how much does it cost? And then they go, well, what do you want for Christmas? A camera and a lens and a microphone and that little thing that does the snappy thing so I can say cut to my friends. I want all that. See, that's a filmmaker parent. And you want to support them, right? And then we're not even talking about the ideas. Because then they come to you, and every parent of a filmmaker has that great first moment. And you remember where you were when your kid came home and said to you, Mom, I'm going to go to the park and shoot some kids. What? Well, no, not like that. I got to, like, make a movie. Oh, okay, honey. See, being the parent of a filmmaker is just different. But you're awesome. Because you and the mentors embraced these filmmakers and got them to the finish line. For 16 years, we have been celebrating everything that has to do with student film. And we're so proud of that. But that would be nothing without what you do every year. And we say it every year. Oh man, I don't know how they're going to beat that. Well, next year, they really got their work cut out for them. You did it again. So give yourselves, all of you, a hand. All right, before we get started, just a few notes that I wanted to talk about. Each winner should make their way up to the stage when your name is announced. You'll accept your amazing trophy, get your picture taken here on stage, and then we'll watch the films. The filmmakers that receive first place in narrative, documentary, and experimental films will have the opportunity to give a brief acceptance speech up here. We do want to hear from you, but we want to hear from you briefly. So, just because a film is not shown tonight does not mean that the film was not nominated for an award. We started doing this years ago. I think it was one of the best things we ever did as a festival, where at the end of the night, mentors, make sure you stop by outside. Those of you who have been here a long time, you know. You get a lot more awards for films that were not nominated for some of the bigger major categories, but they still were nominated because they were amazing. So make sure you go, because there's always a nice presentation out there. And then tomorrow when you go back to school, you get to give those awards out for your kids if they're not here. And you say, look, we did this too. That's always awesome. So now, are you ready? You ready? All right, let's get started with the awards presentation. Here we go. Come on up first, Michelle Boas. She's going to talk to us more about the UDEF. And come on up, and she's going to talk to us about our first award of the night, the Best Director. Give it up for Michelle, everybody.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Dave. Hi, everybody. It is so great to be here. Before I have the privilege of presenting the first award tonight, I just want to express my gratitude to the Greenfield Foundation and to Jill Feldman on behalf of the Upper Dublin Education Foundation. At the Ed Foundation, we strive to support unforgettable learning opportunities for our students, and this program exemplifies that mission in action. Not only does it enhance the educational experiences for Upper Dublin students, but it empowers students across the Philadelphia region. So thank you, Greenfield Foundation, for inviting us to be on this incredible Greenies journey with you. We are profoundly grateful. It really would have been great if we could hand out 2 Best Director awards tonight. I would have given the first one to the Executive Director of this program, Jill Greenfield Feldman, the force behind this festival for 16 years. So let's just give her a round of applause, please. And now, the official Best Director Award. This year's winner of the Best Director Award was also nominated for Best Narrative and Best Use of a Teacher, and was described as short and to the point. Take the judge's word that there is not a moment to look away during this film. Winning a hand-blown trophy from Remark Glass, an awesome director's chair, and an Amazon gift card. The winner of the first Greenie of the night, the best director, goes to Christopher Monegro, a senior at Roxborough High School. Congratulations, Christopher.
You good?
Not at all.
What's wrong?
I gotta go to the bathroom, dude.
I mean, school ends in like another hour. You think?
No, I need to go to the school bathroom.
You up into the last guy to win in the school bathroom, right? Everybody knows the last place Marcus was seen was in the bathroom.
Like, what about the other ones?
Locked down for maintenance.
Man, I'm just gonna have to listen.
Is there anything important you'd like to speak about in my class, Mr. Anderson?
Can I go to the bathroom?
I don't know, Mr. Anderson. May you? I hate my job.
Great job. And now to present the award for Best Production, please welcome Upper Dublin alumnus and past Greenie winner, Jared Hirsch.
Okay, so this next film you're going to see was described by every judge as very well written. It is it's a great homage to a classic. Oh, sorry. To a classic genre, and it captivates the audience with interesting characters and great execution. So the award for Best Production goes to Frank Walsh for his film Solitaire.
5 years I've been doing this. Every day gives me 10 new reasons to quit. And yet, here I remain, like I've been chained to these office floors. I try to figure out how I could have done things differently, but I've been in this business long enough to know the past stays in the past. It's in everybody's best interest. But try as I might, I always get drawn right back to where it all began. When we got back from the war, we felt better than we ever had. The parades, the celebrations, it helped us forget for a while. But the things you saw in war, the things you did, they never really leave you. Pretty soon after, John convinced me to start a detective agency. He told me it'd be good for us, that we could help people in a way that didn't weigh so heavily on our conscience. He figured it'd be a safer way to make money. The 10 bullets in his back seemed to disagree. I suppose that's on him for messing around with Vivian DeMille. I was sure it was her husband Harry who killed him, but he's got an alibi confirmed by the one person I trust. Or rather, trusted. I pored over every detail of the case for months, but still, nothing. I thought I could move on from it. I thought she could make me move on from it, but I should have known better than to hope. John used to hope. Faye used to hope. Of course, you never see the problem with hoping until you're staring down the barrel of a gun.
So, this is what's become of the legendary Stephen Spade?
Always a pleasure to meet a fan. Faye Romero. She had a smile that made you feel like your life was filled with nothing but happiness, and a voice that made you believe you deserved it.
So is this all that's become of you? A slow march towards an undeserved death?
Who says it's undeserved?
I do.
What changed your mind? As I recall, the last time we talked, you made your disregard for my life quite clear.
Well, things have changed since then. I've changed.
I suppose there is such a thing as miracles.
And good to see that you haven't.
Why change perfection?
Drinking at 5 a.m. is perfection?
It's not. Yes, it is perfection. You ought to try it sometime.
Well, perfection is a mess.
Why are you here? What do you want?
Am I not allowed to just visit?
It'd be an awful long trip just to visit someone you claim to hate. You want something. You need my help, don't you? Well. What could you possibly need my help with?
Must you be so insufferable about this?
Oh, I absolutely must. For you to come to me, you must be desperate. So what is it? Michael not giving you money anymore? That's it, isn't it? Life's not so fun anymore now that you've got to work.
He's been kidnapped, you ass!
What? By who? When?
I don't know, but he's been gone for 4 days now, and I can't find him at any of his usual places.
Are you sure he's been kidnapped? Did they leave anything behind?
No, but he left his piece behind, and you know he never goes anywhere without that. I just can't stand the thought that something bad might have happened to him.
It's alright. You don't need to worry.
What? Do you know something? Do you know where he is?
Not a clue, but you don't need to worry. They're always looking for girls like you in Hollywood.
What?
I mean, the voice, the tears, you really have me going there for a second. You can drop the act, Faye. I know he's been taken, and I know why you're really here. What's he got on you?
It's not me, it's my sister. He made her.
Is she okay?
Mm-hmm.
What does she need from me?
Those pictures. Him and Harry DeMille are the only two who know where they are. If you can't find them, then he'll release them.
DeMille? Faye, I can't.
Please, I know what I'm asking you to do, but she needs this.
Alright, I'll do it. For her.
Thank you. Words can't describe how much this means to me. There's a car waiting for you when you're ready.
Faye. There's a dozen other detectives you could have picked, so why me?
Maybe there are some things that we shouldn't just leave in the past. Maybe we don't have to just stay in the past.
Does that mean what I think it means? And so I don my uniform and prepare for my march onto a battlefield of the unknown. A single light of the future shines through the darkness, beckoning me ever closer to the shadows of the past. A single bright hope, a beautiful, dangerous hope.
And now, welcome to the stage, Mr. Carl Wooden. Carl is coming up tonight to present the Best Experimental Film. Carl's been a judge for the film festival for many years and has also served as our executive director. Carl, welcome.
Thank you, Dave. I'd like to first start by thanking all of the filmmakers for the art that you make. It's one of my great honors to judge every year because I get to see the art that you create. And it's amazing that you're high school students. Thank you very much. I will now announce the top 3 experimental films, beginning with third place. After I announce your name, please come up and join me here on stage. After the films are announced, the first place filmmaker may speak for 1 to 2 minutes, and then we'll watch all 3 films. The third place experimental film has also been nominated for Best Comedy, was best summed up by the following comment. Not sure what I just watched, but as a fan of absurdism, you have my vote. Another judge said David Lynch would be proud, referring to the American filmmaker best known for Eraserhead, Blue Velvet, and Twin Peaks. He's also been a screenwriter and is known for very disturbing and bizarre works. Third place prize for experimental film, receiving a trophy, a $150, is Lil Dude by Desmond and Vincent Farrow, juniors at Abington High School. The second place experimental film may feel to you like it did to one of the judges as feeling like a great journey through society and the main character's mind. The visuals were inspired and the editing said to be a sign of a burgeoning master. Congratulations to the filmmakers responsible for making You Are Not in Heaven. Luella Lyons and Nora Keir, seniors at Kappa. Second place for experimental video. The first place in the experimental film category received feedback from the judges using words like powerful, sweet, and sad. One of the judges wrote, "Awesome, awesome job. Excited for this filmmaker's future." The Greenie for Best Experimental Film goes to Dear Samira by Foster Barone, a senior at the Philadelphia High School for the Creative and Performing Arts. I also want to add a couple things. Foster also won an award last year, and he also won for designing the t-shirt this year.
I don't have some big formal speech. I wasn't even sure if I was going to be nominated, but I'm very proud. This is my last year being able to submit to this film festival because I'm about to go to college, and that's what this film is kind of about to me. I guess it was me putting my feelings about going away to school into a film. So thank you for everyone who has supported me, and shout out to my drum teacher, Sammy Chair Umpire, because his song is in the movie and it's a really good song.
Yeah, no, I'll get it. It's funny because Anakin gets burned, and it's like the turkey is supposed to be Anakin.
Yeah.
I was wondering, since we're down here, you think you could play something for me?
Yes. What do you want me to play?
I don't know. What do you think Little Dude wants to hear?
Where's the little dude?
Well, I don't know. Oh, there he is.
There he is.
So, what do you want to hear, Little Dude? Oh, that's a good one. I like Piano Man. Do that one. Play Piano Man. I like that one.
Right on. How was that?
Big man. Sorry, what did the little dude think? Where is the little dude?
What little dude?
You know, there was a little dude right over here. He was right there. Hello? 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 Wally? 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 Wally?
When I was little, God had a blind spot for me. I grew bigger and I grew stronger. This world is a dumpster. Vultures in the Dunkin' Donuts parking lot on Valentine's Day. This world is a home for many. This world is too bright. It's too bright. My eyes hurt. I wasn't born dangling in empty space, but the people I found special went static. So I fled like ribbon through a pretty canyon. During my years working the puppet show at the Library of Congress, I was appointed language municipal sergeant and given an opportunity to stop all war and violence. I didn't take it. Girl girls everywhere came for the summer, engaged in mystical tendencies. Got my cavity filled, picked up my prescription, refused rations, and instead gave them to compatriots who lived and ate for me. I live backwards by the highway. Consumers everywhere suffer. I walk backwards to the train, to school, through the mall. I get headaches from the high prices. Going forward makes it all worse. My need for something beyond what I've got has grown. Since those years alone, created loss is dying out, disjointed.
Nick, I just want to let you know that I love you very much. And if anything ever happened to you, I wouldn't know what to do. And this necklace, I'm still wearing it, and it's yours. And that means a lot. I love you.
I thought I was being independent. I thought opinion clouded purpose, but self-sufficiency seemed like cold death. So I went dancing in psychic landscape, humming at a frequency awakened, overlooking the crust of the earth. Why don't you see shoes on telephone lines anymore? How many stupid global footsteps does one girl have to take to freedom? I know you are a little worried about how long life is going to take. With oily problems, milk and gas, plagues and hunger and blizzards and long roller coaster rides. The most important of people can see in corners where others are blind, blind, blind. Live adjacent to the rest of humanity with different rules and different laws of cause and effect. Bend time to fit your beliefs. Those who listen are rewarded with salvation in the form of Mercedes-Benz. That will speed things up nicely. When I was little, God had a blind spot for me. I grew bigger and I grew stronger. He sees me now.
Dear Samara, this last year has been crazy. I feel that every day has brought a new feeling or revelation about my life, myself, or my future. It's scary, and exciting, and sad, and I never quite know how to feel. I've been trying to live. Not that I think I haven't been, but to be and do everything I want to while it's still somewhat easy. I made a bucket list of things I want to do this year, and I've been making good progress. Even if I dislocated my shoulder doing the polar plunge, it feels good to check it off my list. Prove to myself that I am real, and I exist, and that I have stories to tell. The water isn't even that cold once you're in it. Dear Samara, traveling has been emotional. I've grown so accustomed to trips with my parents, it took stepping on a college campus in Toronto to make me truly realize my current life is fleeting. Portland didn't blow me away either, but Oregon is beautiful. Nowhere else have I seen huge mountainscapes like Colorado sitting on a beach not dissimilar to the ones in Jersey. I don't think the West Coast is for me, though I would like to go back someday. It would hurt to be that far from home. Dear Samara, I've begun to watch the trains more, transit and the freights. It's interesting to get to see the world but never truly rest, only to pause momentarily, then move on, sometimes never to return. They have no ties to anywhere, they simply move forward. And you couldn't catch them if you tried. In a matter of seconds, they are reduced to a dot in the horizon, eventually fading into the sky, leaving little proof that they had ever been. It's definitely a way to live. Dear Samara, I was driving home when it snowed today. I was scared it would never happen. I drove as slow as I could. Sometimes I would just stop in the middle of the street. I wanted to take it in. I remember as a kid sledding down hills as adults tried to free their cars from the snow. Now we can barely get an inch. It feels like things haven't been like that in a while. When did they change? Dear Samara, I'm starting to worry I'm stretching myself too thin. I've fallen asleep, fully clothed, shoes included, in a bed full of schoolwork, unfolded clothes, and a guitar more times than I can count this year. I try to do as many things as possible, experience as much as I can, give time to everyone I care about. I think I forget how busy I truly am. I hope my parents aren't too worried. I only got my license a few months ago. I think they're scared they'll see me less because of it, and I can't say they'd be wrong. It scares me too. I make sure to let them know where I am, and what I'm up to, where I'm going, but it's not the same. Sometimes at a red light or a particularly long and empty road, I realize the loneliness. It's almost as if the life has been taken out of the car. Even through blaring music, the air is dead and silent. Dear Samara, today I wore an outfit I used to love 2 years ago. The clothing hasn't changed. The pants fit the same. The shirt still has a slight stain on the left sleeve, but when I saw my reflection in the train window, I had changed. Dear Samara, I miss you. I miss how easy everything used to be when we were just kids and that was it. My hands are calloused now. My eyes have grown colder. Things are going to change soon, and I'm okay with it, I think. It's just weird to reminisce, you know? I mean, how can someone be a completely different person from who they once were and feel that no time has passed, while also questioning if they ever changed at all? My father gave me a calendar this January, and when I cross off the last box in December, it will be in a different room, and you will be gone. I hope you're doing well. I love you.
And when your blood starts
Yeah, ladies and gentlemen, let's give another hand to all three filmmakers for the experimental category. They were absolutely phenomenal. Great, great job. Next, we're going to welcome up the presenter tonight for Best Screenplay Award will be Dr. Laurie Smith. She is the superintendent of the School District of Upper Dublin, and we'd like to welcome Dr. Smith. It is her first Greenfield Film Festival. Welcome, Dr. Smith.
Thank you, and welcome to Upper Dublin High School. I'm really honored to be here and just loving being part of the Upper Dublin community because of events like this, and a nice opportunity to bring our students together and celebrate all of you. On behalf of our school board and our community, I thank all of you for being here tonight and encouraging this creativity. I'm just completely impressed by the work that I see of our students, and I know there's so much more to come. One issue that the festival team needs to figure out every year is if a film is nominated for several different categories, how do they determine, for example, whether to give it Best Narrative or Best Screenplay? This year's winner for Best Screenplay, for example, was also nominated for Best Acting by every judge who watched it. But of course, so was the film that will be receiving tonight's Best Acting Award. The characters in this film, referred to as quirky, make the film fun, enjoyable, and entertaining. The filmmakers will win not only the hand-blown glass trophy and Amazon gift cards, but a consultation with Doug Keith, screenwriter. I would also say that this reminded me when I watched it to be careful of those promises I might make as a child that might come back as I am an adult. So congratulations to the winner of the Best Screenplay Award, Just Married, by Jasper Brooks, Ava Stern, and Riley Young, seniors at Abington High School.
Yeah, no, it's pretty. It needs a couple alterations, but I know it's a little late. I just haven't had much time. I'm excited, yeah, just stressed. No, yeah, you know, I just feel like I've been doing a lot on my own. No, I don't want to sound like a bridezilla or anything like that, but I just feel like I've been on my own for a lot of this, and I'm getting a little tired. No, yeah, he's been helping. Yeah, Honey, can you go get that? Sorry. Yeah, he's been a big help. He's sweet, yeah. No. Honey, can you get that? Sorry. Yeah. You know what, Mom? I think I'm gonna have to call you back. Okay. Love you too. Bye.
Oh. Hey, honey.
Ben?
Hey.
Hi. I haven't seen you in a really long time. What are you doing here?
Well, I was just in the neighborhood.
Oh, really? I thought you moved upstate a couple months ago, though.
I mean, yeah, but I had to come back. I wouldn't want to miss this.
Miss what?
Come on, you're clearly ready.
Ready for what?
You don't remember?
No. Ben, what are you talking about?
The promise? The promise we made when we were kids?
I don't...
Hey, if both of us are single by the time we're 25, do you want to get maybe...
What, married? Sure.
Promise?
Promise.
Oh, that promise.
Yeah, so are you ready?
What? No, are you crazy?
Crazy? I already made an appointment at the courthouse. I can't keep the pastor waiting.
Okay. Okay. Very funny joke, Ben. I see.
I'm
You're trying
not kidding. I turned 25 2 months ago and you turned 25 a few days ago now.
Yeah, but...
So I don't really see the problem here. I mean, you look great. Let's go.
Ben, I'm actually not wearing this dress for you. See, I'm wearing this dress for the wedding.
Yeah, our wedding?
I think you should come sit down for this.
Things are moving quicker than I thought. Maybe we should save some stuff for the honeymoon.
Ben, I'm engaged.
don't get it. I thought we had an agreement.
Right, but it was if we weren't married by the time we were
But
25.
you're not married.
But I'm engaged. I'm about to be married.
Yeah, about to be married.
Okay, Ben, do you seriously think you can come here after 19 years, days before my wedding, to convince me to marry you because of some stupid promise we made in kindergarten?
Yeah.
Alright, okay, I'm sorry, but I can't just drop everything because of some stupid promise.
I thought we had such a deep connection.
Whoa.
And we used to be such good friends. All the times we would go to the playground together,
Ben.
and all the times we would watch movies at your house. I mean, really, you're gonna give up everything for some stupid
Now that's enough! I can't believe you have the audacity to come here days before my wedding and tell me to leave my fiance that I love because of something we agreed to when we were kids. Like, seriously, I'm an adult and I have things that I just can't leave to go act like a child. Like, I have a steady job close to home. I have pets to take care of. I book club on Tuesday. I have a bunch of student loan debt and a mortgage to pay off. And I have a fiance who spends more time in the bubble bath than with me.
No, she didn't.
Awesome job. All right. So our next award, filmmakers, I have a question for you, and you can just yell out the answer. You don't have to raise your hand. Filmmakers, what's more important, shooting the film or editing the film? Equal? Neither. Yeah, right. That's why we're here. Equal. I would say definitely equal, because a lot of people forget that it's equal art to put this thing together. You get all those shots, and some of the ones we've seen, we were talking backstage, so many shots went into these films, and the ability to kind of weave that tapestry every time to put the film together and have it just speak to an audience, to elicit emotion, that's the editor. That's that weaving of the tapestry that we say in film that makes it all come together. This next award is the best editing. And I could talk about the film much longer than it would take to watch this film. It's best summed up by a judge who said, so simple, yet so effective. Well done. The Greenie for best editing goes to Poverty Is Not a Game by Daniel Piscatelli Cruz, a 10th grader at the George School. Come on up.
We all know about the cycle of poverty, if you're in it or not. The struggle is real, and it's not all fun and games. You feel trapped, like it's an unbreakable cycle. The circumstances that leave people in poverty is not their fault, and it's not a choice to be in poverty. Getting out of this cycle is a difficult task. Yet you can help people break this cycle, since even you can bring upon opportunities for people in need. Even you can bring upon opportunities for people in need. Stand against poverty. Break the cycle.
We would now like to welcome to the stage Mr. John O'Leary. John is a teacher professor in the communications department at Villanova University and will be presenting tonight's best documentary films. John?
Thank you. It's an honor to be here again. This is a fantastic film festival, and all the filmmakers should be very proud. After having made many documentaries myself, I know the long hours and decisions it takes. The three winners in this year's documentary category could hardly be more different, yet they all fill the definition of documentary that is on the Film Festival website. They document reality, truth, in a straightforward way. The site definition goes on to describe the different modes of documentary, and that the judges will determine which films fit this category. The third place documentary, a serious and thoughtful film, addresses an important topic in today's society, as well as thoughts on how to handle and solve the issues. So it goes to Behind Bars Too Soon by Gray Frazier and Ellie Remus, juniors at George School. The second place documentary is a terrific mix of silliness and great storytelling. The Greenie for second place documentary, and I saw this film and I loved it, it really surprised me, goes to the history of the Shamrock Shake by Dylan McHale and Toby McDonald, 10th graders at Philadelphia High School for the Creative and Performing Arts. The first place documentary, a beautiful film that tells an interesting story, was also nominated for Best Director, Cinematography, Editing, and Visual Effects. This is a beautiful film. I'm sure you'll agree once you have a chance to watch it. The Greenie for Best Documentary goes to The Point of Expression by Kaya Crowley, a junior at Middle Bucks Institute of Technology. Now the director will speak.
Wow, this was just wow. Well, first I want to thank my amazing parents who are there in the back for always supporting me and through everything I've been trying to do. And my mentor, Mr. Davey, who coming up as a junior was helping me even throughout the summer to film this, which is just really amazing of him when he really didn't have to. And my friends who supported me throughout the way when I was stuck in that editing process, and finally, of course, the dance center that allowed me to do this. Thank you.
We will now watch the 3 documentary films.
The relationship between slavery and race, race and unfreedom, unfreedom and labor is one that we constantly try to untangle. And at our peril, we ignore it, but also at our peril, we make it too simplistic. Because the complexity of it matters for what we do in the current moment to undo the catastrophe of mass incarceration.
So my name is Kendra Vandewater. I'm the co-CEO of Yeah Philly, and I got into this work because, well, it's a long story, but I had personal experiences with police when I was growing up. I have experiences of being in juvenile detention, and that experience led to me and my trajectory of advocating for people to get the support that they need, both during incarceration, after, and also preventing incarceration. Judges have a lot of power to talk to people however they want. Even if they're not supposed to, they get away with doing a lot of things to young people in juvenile court without consequences. So currently we do a whole lot of things. A big thing is reforming and changing the juvenile legal system, making sure young people get the support that they need while they're going through the court process, and that they're actually getting the opportunities they deserve when it comes to getting the right representation, when it comes to the right advocacy, the right treatment instead of punishment.
So transformative justice as both about how we prevent violence, how we intervene in violence, and then how we support each other in the aftermath of violence through healing or accountability, or both. And it's all of those things.
We want to continue to change policy. We want to continue to make society and our city a place where we can say that we actually care for young people, and people can tell by our actions.
The time to take a stand is now. Advocate for what needs to be done to protect the lives being lost and the lives still subject to loss. Write to your legislator, become a pen pal to someone currently incarcerated, and work with organizations like Yeah Philly to create awareness. Kendra's dedication reminds us that to create a more equitable society, we must recognize and tackle the complex, intertwined factors that lead to disparities in the justice system. The biggest thing we can do is learn and educate ourselves on issues of the past still occurring and make it noticeable that change is needed. Robert F. Kennedy famously said, "We must continue to prove to the world that we can provide a rising standard of living for all men without loss of civil rights or human dignity to any man." When the justice system cannot act without prejudice, it affects everyone who believes in any form of equality. Children are children. Humans are human. It's as simple as that.
This is a Shamrock Shake. Created by McDonald's in 1970, it is a mint-flavored milkshake that every year is available from the start of February up until March. It is one of McDonald's most beloved dessert treats. The history of this simple mint milkshake goes much deeper than some would expect. From a Connecticut McDonald's owner, to a fuzzy green Irish mascot, to curing sick children, and even more. The story is rooted right here in Philadelphia, so let's begin. This is the story of the Shamrock Shake and Uncle O Grimacy. The year was 1967. Hal Rosen, a Connecticut McDonald's owner, created a special mint milkshake to celebrate St. Patrick's Day. He called it the Shamrock Shake, and in 1970 it debuted nationally to all McDonald's restaurants and quickly became a hit. Right around this time in the 70s, McDonald's had launched the McDonaldland series of commercials targeted to children. They decided to help promote the Shamrock Shake, they would make a new character, Uncle O Grimacy, Grimace's Irish uncle who would come every spring to deliver his Shamrock Shakes. Uncle O Grimacy was used for a couple of years, then suddenly he vanished. Why would they get rid of such a character? There's been a rumor going around the internet for years about this, but there's no clear answer. The story goes that at some point in the late 70s, Uncle O Grimacy appeared in Philadelphia's St. Patrick's Day parade, at which the mascot was making numerous statements in support of the IRA and was shouting hateful remarks towards British soldiers, stating that they were, quote, better dead than alive. It's time to investigate this. We're meeting with Michael Bradley, organizer of the Philadelphia St. Patrick's Day parade, to see what he may know about the legend of Uncle O Grimacy. Can you just say what your position in the St. Patrick's Day parade is?
Sure, I'm the parade organizer for the Philadelphia St. Patrick's Day Parade. It's the second oldest parade of any kind in the country. It started in 1771, so it's a great honor.
Now, we talked a little bit before this interview. Do you know any information on this supposed incident?
Sure, I can tell you I researched it and I found, I believe they said it was 1983. And the gentleman's name, he's never on our board, and it's not even in our bylaws. So I'm not so sure that the incident occurred. I did research it though and said in 1978 there was an incident where Uncle O Grimacy made a statement that he supported Northern Ireland and the Catholic portion, and we all do. I mean, there's no question about it. But he, as a mascot, probably shouldn't have done that. And I heard it happened in a bar, not so much at the parade. Was he at the parade? Yes, they were at the parade too. But it may have happened right after the parade, but I don't have that factual knowledge.
I'm assuming you've had a Shamrock Shake before?
Yes, I have.
Do you enjoy the Shamrock Shake?
Yes, I do.
That's the correct answer. Thank you, Michael Bradley, for your insight on the Philadelphia St. Patrick's Day Parade. But I'm afraid in the case of Uncle O Grimacy, there's only one person who truly knows the answers. Come on. Yo. Jesus. I got some questions.
Yeah?
Were you at the Philadelphia St. Patrick's Day Parade?
Yeah.
Did you say some things you shouldn't have said?
Yeah.
Want to get some Shamrock Shakes? Cheers. Cheers. Well, looks like we resolved Uncle O Grimacy's stance in the world. That'd be a great ending to the story of the Shamrock Shake, but there's a whole part we haven't told you about. The spring promotion of the Shamrock Shake at McDonald's was so successful that one year they partnered up with the Philadelphia Eagles and opened a thing called the Ronald McDonald Charity House. Come on, Uncle O, let's go. I'm here at the Ronald McDonald House, right here on Chestnut Street in Philadelphia. We're gonna go in and see what they know about the Shamrock Shake. So I'm here with Ashley Lease, who works here at the Ronald McDonald House. Do you want to say a bit about your position here?
Hi, yeah, absolutely. So I'm the communications manager here at the Ronald McDonald House in Philadelphia.
So, have you ever had a Shamrock Shake?
I sure have.
Do you enjoy the Shamrock Shake?
I enjoy the Shamrock Shake.
So you were kind of talking about it earlier, the Shamrock Shake has a lot to do with the opening of not only all the Ronald McDonald houses, but this very one here in Philly. You want to talk a bit about that?
Absolutely. So we are the first Ronald McDonald House in the world right here in Philadelphia. It was opened in 1974. And at that time, the Philadelphia Eagles actually were busy rallying around then player Fred Hill. His daughter was undergoing treatment for leukemia. So at the time, they were busy raising money. Their general manager, Jimmy Murray, then connected with pediatric oncologist Dr. Audrey Evans. She was head of pediatric oncology at CHOP, and her vision was for families to have a place to stay while their children were undergoing treatment at the hospital. At that time in the 1970s, families were sleeping on the floor of the hospital while their children were being treated. So they wanted a place to stay. So that's where the Shamrock Shake came in. McDonald's and a local ad agency put together a promotion during St. Patrick's Day to raise money where all of the proceeds from the Shamrock Shake would go towards buying the first Ronald McDonald House. So that first house was paid for by sales from the Shamrock Shake. And the rest is history.
Do you think that any other milkshake could do this much good?
I don't think so. I don't think it's possible. Not in my heart and not in the heart of this house and the over 365 houses now worldwide.
Thank you, Ashley, so much for taking time to do this interview, and happy early St. Patrick's Day.
Happy St. Patrick's Day.
I'm Emily Regan, and I'm a trainee here at Mill Ballet School as well as a student. So dance is like a lot to me. I've been doing it my whole life, so it's really just a way of expression and the way I see loopholes of certain emotions, so I can express anger and sadness in a different way, like a small arm movement. I love performing, and I perform because it's a way to give back to people, and it's a way to release any emotion and anything that I'm going through if I feel like not talking about it or I just need to break away. And the studio is a safe space for that. Mill Ballet is such a nurturing place. You know, you've got Mrs. Roxy, Mr. Roxy. They're really like a second parent to you. You are pushed, you are inspired to do so much more than you think you can. You really just grow, you bloom into who you aspire to be eventually.
The choreographic workshop is a place for young dancers to experience not just dance classes, but more so the creative process. It's one thing to take dance. It's a completely different thing to figure out how your skills translate to choreography. And each choreographer has their own way of working, their own system of structure. And I think for young people, that's inspiring.
At the end, it culminates in a festival.
So the River Dance Festival gives an opportunity for dancers from around the country to come to beautiful Delaware River community and participate together. And then for the dancers that are in the choreographic intensive, I think it's important for them to see professional dance companies so that by the time they graduate, they are already conducting themselves professionally. And the choreographic workshop is about that.
I'm Julia Genevieve, and I just graduated from the Mill Ballet School. We're gonna start. I realized that I was able to move my love of dancing into choreography because I'm able to share with others the way that I move and the way that I dance. I want others to enjoy the journey with me, and I always love choreographing here with like the students. Every time I teach, I learn something from my students, I feel like, and that's what I love about it.
It's like make a movie in your head. My job is that image to give dancers for that, to create in real stage. Like you building a Lego piece and to see what's gonna happen.
I guess that's the reason why I want to create, because I want to get it out of my head, like to actually see it. I love working with the dancers to make my idea come alive.
Okay, Mirabelle, what do you think? Dances that have not been complete, if people want to stay after and they're committed to doing that dance, they will stay after and be doing it anyway. Yeah. Clean it on your own and do it on your free time.
You guys look good.
Basically, 2 of our pieces got cut, Mr. Roxy's and Caitlin's, and I'm kind of upset, to be honest.
When a choreographer brings up to someone saying,
I want to use these dancers to show my ideas. I think it's really special. They got that opportunity. They planned out what they were gonna do. They have an idea and they're really excited. And then it's cut off. Now we're not doing it anymore. It kind of like, it's really upsetting.
I really liked Mr. Roxy's piece. We were so far along. It was his classic like Latin sort of piece that he does every year, and it's like the first year he's cut his own piece.
We just don't want the dancers to feel overwhelmed. We want them to be confident in all of their choreography and be able to be performance ready and not just knowing the choreography.
So what she's doing is she's pulling the dances out.
Listen. At this point, it's a no. They'll just stay in the creation mode in hopes that maybe they will be performed at a later date.
I'm just like kind of excited for the festival, you know? Like we've got 20 professional companies. I didn't even know that. I hope that they can see our pieces and enjoy them, you know? I'm excited. So, yeah.
No, one more round. That was they were incredible. So I just wanted to make one comment quickly. Years ago, there was a learning curve in filmmaking, and you didn't see underclassmen really good at filmmaking until they got to be really like a senior. That's not the case anymore. Our last winner, not a senior, and it was really refreshing tonight to see 10th, 11th, and 12th graders all winning some of the best awards tonight. So really great job again by the mentors, doing an amazing job out there in the classrooms, getting these kids ready and really introducing them to the world of filmmaking at a young age. Our next award tonight is for Best Animation, and when you go back and talk about animation, we remember, those of us as mentors, we had one or two kids, maybe, that would try it. And in those early years, rendering with a program like Blender, and they would talk about one scene, and it would take days, literally days, to get a few frames that they would present to you. And they would start their animated films pretty much in October, November, and then try to get it ready for the festival. So this next award is the Best Animation Award. It's going to be announced virtually by Ian Mallitz. And Ian is a longtime judge of the festival. He's a producer, he's a director, currently working at Disney. He's been a friend of the festival for many, many years, and always is a wonderful presenter and a wonderful host at our workshop because he's so full of great information. So we'll have a video now from Ian Mallitz.
Hi everyone, my name is Ian Mallitz, and I'm here to present the award for Best Animation. This year's winner created a film about social anxiety. Social anxiety and the way that it feels inside is something very difficult to describe. And this film illustrated this challenging situation perfectly. Without being overly complicated, the director used very specific symbols to demonstrate the complications associated with somebody suffering from anxiety. This film is thoughtful and extremely well executed. And it deals with a subject matter that is super relevant to people of all ages. I am extremely proud of this filmmaker for creating something so emotionally artistic and poignant. The winner for this year's Greenie for Best Animation is Mind, a social anxiety film. Congratulations, Issa Ruger, for your beautiful, beautiful work.
analysis essay is due next week, where we will be discussing the implications the author was trying to make. Power of the human mind, as the protagonist has a never-ending battle between herself and the cage she now builds around her. Naomi? Naomi. Come on, lunch is gonna start. Naomi? For this essay, I need you to analyze the relationship the protagonist has with herself. Analyze the breakdown. Analyze her genius and self-destructive tendencies. Because beneath that genius was a girl who fell victim. A girl who fell victim to her own mind.
Isla and Alexa, can you stand up 1 second? Where are you? The winners of that film. Could you guys stand up 1 second? Just be recognized. Guys, how long did it take you to edit that film? A month? Did you sleep? Did you eat? Amazing. That was well done. Great production. Wonderful. One of the hardest things to do in a student film at the high school level is find good actors. We all know that, and that's why this film stands out as well as it does. So for the Best Acting Award, it's another one of those awards that almost doesn't need an introduction. The story development got top ratings by all the judges, but anything else that I could say would just give it away, so I won't. The Greenie for Best Acting goes to One and the Same by Colin Meacham, 10th grader at Owen J. Roberts High School. Congratulations, Colin. That young man assured me that Colin will get his greenie and his goodie bag as well.
I'll be taking this. No, it's mine. Mom bought it for me. No, it's mine. Peter, you're sure going to be there. Gertrude Wigglesmith, troop leader of 4487. It would be an honor if you supported our troop today. Pretty please, it would mean so much to me.
Well, what kind of cookies do you have?
Well, you see...
Oh, boy.
So, we have mint ones, and they're my favorite. But we also have caramel ones. Sorry, but that's all I have today.
Okay, we'll take the caramels. No way, mint is obviously better.
I actually hate you. You're actually delusional. And this is all we have today. So I'm getting caramels.
No way, I actually hate you, bro. Your taste is terrible.
Guys...
Just come back another day!
My turn, buddy! Let me shower!
Yo, I'm coming in!
Come down!
What?
Got you.
Let me out, bro! No way you're eating the last bowl of cereal.
Suck.
This is mine.
I literally grabbed it first.
Too bad. So sad.
Not happening.
Hey!
Bulls gets to sit shotgun.
I actually saw. Oh, who's your good boy? Oh, you're a good boy. Yes, you are. Yes, you are.
You know he likes me more, right?
No way. He's mine.
I'll prove it. How about now?
Oh, two can play at that game. 10.
Give it back! It's mine!
No, it's Ted's!
No, it's mine!
We shall settle this. How so? Traditionally.
Three, 2, 1, fight!
Ha, beat you this time.
Don't care, just open the door. Hi, Gertrude Wigglesmith here, back as requested.
Oh, right. I almost forgot. What are the options?
I still got the caramel and mint ones and...
Caramel it is. No, mint.
Shut up! I have a third flavor. It's chocolate shortbread.
We'll
take
those.
No way. Right?
No, I was just kidding.
Oh, yeah.
Actually, I want those ones too.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay, so if you're fine if we buy these?
Yeah, I am. I'm sorry for all this fighting recently. It has really torn us apart.
Yeah, I agree. It really has been rough. But we can just forget about it, right?
We really are one and the same. How about the cookies and let's go watch a movie?
Thank you, I really appreciate it.
Have a nice day.
Please welcome to the stage Mr. Doug Keith. Tonight, Doug will be presenting the Best PSA Award. Doug is a writer, director, and a producer. Once again, Mr. Doug Keith.
Hi, good evening, everyone. First of all, I just want to say this actually is probably the coolest film festival student or adult I've ever been to. So I want to give a shout out to Greenfield. It's amazing. And I think I've been judging probably the last 10 years. I've done a workshop here. I've attended a number of these sessions. My daughter won an award here a few years ago. And every year when I watch these films, either I laugh, I cry, get verklempt. It's really just amazing. And I want to give a shout out to all the students here who do the most amazing work. And especially to George School, Scott Saradarian, MBIT, also MBIT, Jim Davey, two amazing programs. So with that, the best public service announcement this year was a beautiful film that is driven by music instead of dialogue, making it especially impactful. It was beautifully shot and edited. The filmmaker did a great job reflecting the emotions that someone in this position feels. The 2024 Greenie for Best PSA goes to 988 by Malia Whitlinger, a junior at Owen J. Roberts High School.
It was definitely a lot, but yeah, well, but I have my field trip on Wednesday, so then that'll be great. Yeah.
And then you'll be back in time for practice.
Well, Marley, tell them what you got on your chemistry test. She did really well on her chemistry test.
Yep. What did you get?
100.
That's great. Good job. Congratulations. Yours is tomorrow?
Yeah. I hope I do as well as Marley did. That'd be great. Boost my grade.
That's awesome. Yeah, 3 tests in one day though. It's gonna be tough. Huh?
Yeah.
I completely forgot about this. It's so cute. Oh, you keep it. Are you sure? Yeah. It's your favorite. It's okay. I want you to have it.
so excited for like the new rappers team. Where's she been like? You didn't hear it? Are you serious? Dude, she died, bro. Anyway, bro, like, the map is crazy. Dude, like, I saw so much stuff in the trailer.
Wow. Well done. This next award is one of the big ones. It's one of the big ones of the night. Best Narrative. So, yeah, here it comes, right? So our third place narrative was described by more than one judge as creepy. And another said that filmmakers definitely know their way around a horror movie. The third place greenie in the narrative film category is She-Horse by Jocelyn Ayala Medina, a senior at Oxford High School. Come on up. You're not Jocelyn. Give it up for Mr. Domenico. The second place narrative, like the first, is a completely different genre than the ones we usually receive at Greenfield. The judges were all very impressed by the initiative and the consistency shown by the filmmakers. It was also nominated for Best Sound Effects, Cinematography, Acting, and Best Director. The winner for second place is The Murder Traveler by Ronan Kalina, a junior at Springfield Township High School. Come on up, Ronan. All right, give it up. Yep. Okay, here it comes. The first place narrative is nothing like the first two. Called by the judges utterly delightful, entertaining, and true in all caps. The greenie for the best narrative film this year goes to... I just wanted to do that. Dramatic pause. The Tip by Eli Snyder and Adam Jean, juniors from the George School. Congratulations.
I did not direct this project. I did not write it. As you'll see soon, I acted in it. With all due respect to Prescott, our film teacher, a lot was asked of me during this shoot. And I hope you all enjoy watching it as much as we enjoyed making it. Thank you.
Hello? Is someone there? I need help. I think that there's something wrong with... Oh no.
I'm sorry, but the person you called has a voicemail box that has not been set up yet.
Hello? Who are you? Hello? Is somebody there? Wait! Do you know where my Aunt Juniper is? Aunt Juniper?
It's not good for you. You're here. We both know how much you hate the city. Come on, Vera, don't you think it's time for you to get out?
And go where?
I know. You'll go to the lake or the mountains. Come on, Vera, I know you love it. All that open space. Can you think about it for me?
How was your dinner, dear?
Good. Very good, thank you. Could you tell me about the building I saw on my way here? An inn, a white one.
You must mean the old Stockbridge Inn.
Yes, that's right.
Did you see the state of it? It's been closed now for ages. People stopped coming after some time. Hardly a man nor beast in Stockbridge would stay there of his own free choice. I know I wouldn't. Weird things happening there. You know the way it is in those old empty places like that. Weird things. At night. Unnatural things. But they are looking for a new innkeeper. The town higher-ups and such. Unnatural things.
Well, maybe I could run it when I'm feeling a little bit better. I don't believe in ghosts.
Fine. Be the new innkeeper if that's what you please. I wouldn't spend a night there for $100. Not me.
The man in the window shop. Please. The man in the window shop. You have to help him.
What on earth are you talking about? There was no man upstairs. We've only had one guest check in tonight.
Come on, Ada. Let's go.
Oh, wait. Just please let me give you a place to stay.
No, ma'am. Not us.
Oh, hello! Please, if you will. The other night, you said that the inn was, well, haunted. Tell me, by what?
Oh, by what? By the traveler. He was killed, it must have been 30 years ago now. Up in that room, right there, the window. And in the spring, when the snow melted, they found his bones down in a narrow valley, and no one knows how they got there. I don't want to know. I gotta go.
Oh, but please.
Go on, get inside. Can't you feel the wind kicking up? Unnatural things.
And she hasn't said a word since he found her?
Not a word. I'm perplexed. Shock, I guess.
Must have come from somewhere. Somebody must know her.
Well, I don't know anything about her. No family with her. Just take her back to that inn.
You are a mystery to us. You are. I hope that this room suits you. It was where, well, you know. This is where you'll be until somebody claims you. If somebody does. I'll put out the light now. Good night.
Nope, just shopping for something for my nephew's birthday. Thank you.
Aw, how nice. Let me know if you need anything.
I will.
Hi, how are you? Can I help you with anything?
Oh, I'm good. Thank you.
That's nice. Let me know if you need anything.
Will do.
All right.
Here you go.
Thank you so much. Have a nice day.
You too.
Hello.
Hello. I'll take that.
Thank you.
That'll be $52.18.
Perfect. Do you guys take card?
Yes, right here.
Oh, what's this?
A tip submission option.
Tipping for clothes?
Yes, a new policy for all our customers.
Okay, tipping for clothes. It's not. Just tip and move on, buddy. I'm trying. I mean, like, it's not like you're making them in the back or anything, are you?
Just submit a tip. It's very simple. Just tip. It's very simple, sir.
Okay, fine. 10%, here is your tip.
Some people are so cheap these days.
We would appreciate your cooperation.
Okay, fine. 15%. Let's go, buddy.
We have to keep the line moving, sir.
Let's go, buddy.
We have to keep the line moving, sir.
Is that what you need? Oh, okay. Is this good? Okay, how about this? Is that better? Is that any better for you? Let's go, buddy. Okay. Is this it? Is this what you need? Is this what you need? What do you want from me?
Transaction complete. Next customer.
All right, now welcome to the stage, Mr. Dave Lamb. He is the next presenter for the Greenie for Best Cinematography. Please welcome Dave. He's a longtime presenter, great festival workshop presenter, director of production at PWP Video, the second best looking bald guy in the audience tonight. And if there was a winner for best workshop presenter for like the last decade, it'd be this guy. Dave Lamb, everybody.
I do all right. You guys ever heard of Gordon Willis? He's a cinematographer, did a little indie film a little while ago called The Godfather. You should check it out. I think it's gonna be a hit. His contemporaries called him the Prince of Darkness because he used darkness in a lot of his work. I mean, I'm a cinematographer. People say that, I paint with light. But without light, you can't have darkness. And put them together, you make a movie, right? Aw. The filmmakers who made the next award did great. The judges and myself agree that it is how challenging it is to film in the dark, and they pulled it off wonderfully. So we're going to give them credit for that. The Greenie for Best Cinematography goes to Roadside Drive by Bowden Cottrell and Cullis Rivera. 10th graders at Springfield Township High School, come on up and get your major award!
Why'd we stop?
Can you, grab me the map?
Are we lost?
Laurie, just grab me the
So we are lost!
Just grab the map.
Here. Todd? What the hell are you doing?
Picking him up.
Hell no!
He looks like he needs help.
They all do. Don't pull over.
Hey, my car, my rules. Hello? Can we help you? Hello? Are you okay?
Okay? Not okay.
Do you need help?
All right, we are going to take two sharp turns now and do most creative and best comedy, our last two, but they are very different than this film, just all amazing, but in different ways. I got an email from the person who watched the most creative video, who wrote, "I watched the film and found it effective and even difficult to watch at times. It was a brave topic for the filmmaker to choose." Other judges also used the word effective in their descriptions, as well as powerful and having believable acting. Please join me in congratulating the filmmaker of this year's Greenie for most creative, Victoria Bell. Drowning in Thoughts by Victoria Bell, a junior at Upper Dublin High School.
Where are you going, Sadie? Nowhere. Sleepover, huh? Don't go. You know they only invited you because they feel bad for you. It's not true. We both know it is. I don't want them to stop inviting me to hang out. They won't even notice that you're gone.
Sadie, it's Mom.
You're fine, Sadie. Stop being so dramatic. This is the last day of meeting your dad calling out of school. Get it together!
Honey? Did you hear me? I'm just saying how Dad and I are here for you. If you need to take some days off of school, that's fine. We just want to figure out what's going on, okay?
Can you just stop, Mom? I'm fine. I don't know why you bother studying. You already missed so many days of school, there's no way you're passing. Everybody already thinks you're a failure. There's no point in trying. You can't be serious. You're not actually thinking of going, are you? They're all going to judge you. They wouldn't judge me. They're my friends. In that outfit, they would. Stop. They pity you. Stop. They hate you. Stop!
Everyone is judging you. Why are you so weird? You're a burden. Nobody likes you. You can't do anything right. You're so embarrassing.
Wow, really powerful. So anybody who's been here before probably knows that I like to end on an upbeat. So our last award for tonight is Best Comedy. The film voted Best Comedy this year received top ratings in every category: subject development, technical skills, creativity, and originality, and overall likability. It was also nominated for Best Narrative, Director, Cinematography, Acting, Screenplay, and Sound Design. Oh, and Editing. There were many exclamation points and superlatives in the reviews of all the judges, but the best comment was, "I wish I could come to the ceremony to tell you all in person how great your film was." Other comments worth noting are absolutely brilliant and great comedic editing and acting. Tonight's last Greenie for Best Comedy goes to What About the Lasers by Brian Daly and Will Tannum, seniors at Middlebucks Institute of Technology.
This is it, man. This is the big kahuna of heists. Everybody knows what's in that vault. Needless to say, we have to get this perfect. No mistakes.
For sure. But can we go through the equipment one more time to make sure if we're really ready?
That's a good idea. Rope. Drill. 1 glove. Peanut butter and jelly sandwich.
Oh, okay, but what about the lasers?
What? Oh, the alarm lasers? Yeah, we got our alarm diffusing EMP, so like, don't even worry. Anyways, we got board game. 13 AA batteries. 1 AAA battery.
No, I mean like, what about arm cutting off lasers?
Arm cutting off lasers?
Yes.
I thought we were talking about things that really exist. That's stupid. Don't be unreasonable. 15 demons. A rubber ducky. Molotov cocktail. My little brother.
Okay, but what if there actually is a laser? We would be completely blindsided.
No, like, what if there was?
Shut up, guys. There's not lasers. We have so much to go through. Can we get on with this?
Okay.
Alright. Calm down.
Zeus's lightning bolt. A photograph of my wife and kids. Cyanide. Orbital airstrike.
Could the airstrike, like, disarm the lasers?
Could the airstrike disarm?
Yeah, like...
First off, if there even is lasers, which there's not, why would we use the airstrike?
That would be cool.
Dude, I want you to understand that if there is even one laser, I'm gonna be really upset.
There's not gonna be a laser. I promise you there are no lasers.
Okay, I love and trust you.
Whatever. Let's do this. So that's the vault, huh?
You know, I thought there'd be more, like, standing between us and this vault. I definitely think we were prepared.
Do you have the code?
Yep, I got it.
Oh my God! Oh Oh my god!
Oh my god, I think I'm gonna be sick!
Sorry, I didn't think there would be any lasers.
Oh my god! Ah!
I can't compete with EDM, man. I'll just wait that out. That's good. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much. Before we close, I just wanted to give some kudos to some unsung heroes. Mr. David Toll, Mr. Henry Franz back there in the booth, taking care of all of our audio-visual tonight. Mr. Jason Trantis, your own Upper Dublin media specialist, does all the audio-visual stuff and has been with us since day one of this festival. Give it up for the band. Amazing job, guys. Sean Kennedy Band, everyone. Mentors, we just want to remind you to head out to the lobby. Make sure you grab those certificates. The students were nominated for a lot of awards, and we have some extras for them. Some refreshments out there as well, but you are more than welcome to hang out up here. It's a great backdrop. Take as many photos as you want. Stay as long as you want. Ladies and gentlemen, on behalf of the Greenfield Film Festival, 16 years is a long time to do just about anything, but we cannot do it without you. Thank you very much, and we'll see you again for year 17.